pra você.
The Galaxy's hottest radio station, broadcasting from inside the Galaxy's hottest evil-busting organization. All hero music.
All hero talk.
You're tuned to Megahertz City's #1 hero mix station, Hero Factory FM.
That's right, hero fans. DJ Mac Megahertz here, broadcasting across the galaxy from our studio, smack bang inside the lobby of the mighty Hero Factory. That's the huge fin-shaped skyscraper with the glowing H on the side of the building. You can't miss it. 1-888-4 Hero Factory is the number to call. If you have a monster or a villain problem you can't handle on your own, just dial the Hero Factory hotline and leave a short description of your problem. You can also hear the latest messages from the factory's top heroes. We'll be speaking to a few of them later on in the show and get all the important mission updates. Plus, every week we'll be choosing calls from the hotline and having them analyzed by actual Hero Factory mission managers. Who knows? You may get your call on the air. So get to dialing.
Hero Factory. It's Mac in the morning on Hero Factory FM.
The Galaxy's hottest radio station. You're back with Hero Factory FM. And with us in the studio, a group of heroes who really need no introduction. Legends of the Hero Factory. Veterans of countless missions. I'm, of course, talking about none other than the Alpha Team. Preston Stormer, Jimmy Stringer, and Duncan Bulk. Guys, welcome to the show.
Cool, man.
Yeah, quite the pleasure.
Great to be here.
It's actually taken us quite a while to get you on the show. In fact, in the past 12 months, you've refused 14 requests for interviews. For such high-profile heroes, you're surprisingly shy.
What do you mean by shy? You don't...
Well, you know, Mac, it's been a busy year. I don't think we've been in town more than a couple of days before we've had to set off again on another mission.
Shy. Never heard such talk.
So let's take a look at some of the highlights from last year then. Obviously the big one, the one that they're still talking about. Your battle against Cornelius Zoe and his army of tiger ants.
That was a big one.
For those listeners who aren't familiar with the particular mission, maybe you can briefly take us through it. Stormer?
Oh, sure. I'll briefly take you through it. Giant ants destroying city. Heroes show up. No more ants. That brief enough for you?
Well, that certainly was brief. Bulk, I believe you came up with an innovative counterattack that really saved the day against the tiger ants.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell the listeners what that was?
Oh, yeah, the Crusher.
The Crusher! Hey, tell me, is that some sort of special hero move you've been developing at the factory?
Nah, it's a tank.
Oh.
Yeah, they saw the Crusher coming and took off. Never seen tiger ants move so fast.
Right. Well, Stringer, did you want to add anything?
No, sir, I'm cool.
Okay, another huge success for Alpha Team last year was your capture of notorious space pirate...
Incoming mission, Alpha Team.
Saved by the bell.
Sorry, Mac, gotta go. Duty calls.
Yeah, sorry. Bye-bye. And there goes the hardest working hero team in the galaxy, the mighty Alpha Team. Preston Stormer, Jimmy Stringer, and Duncan Bulk off on another mission. Let's hope we can speak to them again real soon.
Hero Factory FM. DJ Mac in the morning on Hero Factory FM.
Let's go to the phones. Here with me now is Professor Nathaniel Zib, one of Hero Factory's most experienced mission managers. Professor Zib, welcome back to Hero Factory FM.
Well, thank you, Mac.
This is a little segment we like to do where we take a listen to just a few of the thousands of emergency calls that flood our switchboard every week and have a Hero Factory mission manager analyze the problem and offer some expert advice. Professor, you've been a mission manager now for how many years?
7 years. I'm responsible for Alpha Team, as well as some of the new rookie teams.
Alpha Team, huh? That's Stormer, Riff, and Bulk. They must be quite a handful.
Yes, they can be, but they're also extremely dedicated and our most accomplished heroes.
So they're on a mission now, called away in the middle of our interview, as a matter of fact. Shouldn't you be managing them?
I provide the team with their mission briefing and am present at the launch. After that, I keep tabs on the progress of the mission and can be contacted at any time if they require assistance.
Does that happen often?
With Stormer and his team, not often.
No, I can imagine. Let's go to the phones. Got your thinking cap on?
Ready when you are.
I've got a 5-headed, 6-armed, laser-shooting monster in my backyard, and it's trying to kill my cat, so I need some help.
Whoa! Quite a tricky situation for the young guy. What do you make of it, Professor?
That is an interesting one, Mac. The caller sounds like he's encountered a very rare type of Felinian gorgon. These creatures are known to roam the galaxy, making contact with different feline species.
So what are you saying? This guy has traveled halfway across the universe just to play with someone's cat?
I realize it sounds a little strange, but the Felinians prize cats above all other species. So while it may look like the cat is in danger, I think the caller will find that the creature will simply pet the cat and perhaps even present it with a gift.
No need to send out a hero team for that. Problem solved, huh, Professor?
Well, unless I'm mistaken and the creature is actually a bother bear, in which case the cat would be eaten.
Interesting. On to the next caller then. What's happening here, Professor? Something about a rooster.
It seems these young men have been paid a visit by a villain well known to our intelligence team.
Let's take a listen.
He's a giant chicken named Snowflake, and he's eating everything. Oh, snap, he just blew up my house. And his eyes are bright red, and he shoots fire out of his nose. He can transform things into little tiny chickens.
I know that situation. Professor, what do you think?
We've actually been tracking this Snowflake character for some time now. He's your typical shapeshifter, and Snowflake is just one of his names. He also goes by Tinky Winky, Sam the Happy Squirrel, Clownface, and Craig Phillips. I've never heard of him destroying houses before, but he can be quite destructive. And the ability to turn objects into smaller versions of himself is just one of his tricks.
So what should people do if they come across this Snowflake dude?
Well, again, the caller did the right thing. He recorded the villain's name and physical description and contacted Hero Factory straight away. Obviously, we wouldn't advise approaching Snowflake. Best wait for the heroes to arrive and hope he doesn't do too much damage.
Though by the sounds of it, old Snowflake did a bit of renovating on their house. Let's hope they get Sam the Happy Squirrel next time. Professor Nathaniel Zib, thanks for coming in.
Oh, it was my pleasure, Mac.
Hero Factory FM.
Next week on the show, we go live on mission to meet hot new rookie Will Furno. Along with all our other great regular features, it's going to be a huge show, so don't miss it.
Hero Factory. It's 9 in the morning.